then yeah, what happened was my friend, he just kind of, he had this recollection, and he told in this very vivid, in very vivid detail about how he walked in on his grandparents having sex. And now, because of it, to this day, I can't eat raisins. Hello, everybody out there. This is dlrico, dlrico02 if you follow me on the PSN, and welcome to a kind of a special edition of Rico's Roughnecks. Right now, it's about 4 in the morning on a Saturday, and I cannot get to sleep for the life of me, so just wanted to capture some gameplay. I guess God felt like just kind of talking and not really venting, but I've been having these kind of, I want to say kind of feelings, but more so just memories. And everybody associates these particular days. Thursdays are Throwback Thursdays, Fridays Flashback Fridays. So I just wanted to share with you a story that keeps just kind of popping in my head. Around this time of the year, in September, I have a lot. And you know what? At first, I should clarify that my memory holds a lot of information. Like, there's hardly anything that really escapes and doesn't stick. It's not a photographic memory. It's just one of those that I just remember all the little trivial details. And those of you that can relate, it's a pain in the ass sometimes. So, but yeah, here I am, 4 in the morning, trying to share with you one of those kind of memories. So anyway, in September, I always get these kind of memories flashing back to me just because it's coming up on the date of when it happened. And so the story that I wanted to share to you was how I met somebody. Of course, it's going to be an ex-girlfriend. You can already tell by the tone. But it happened actually 3 days from now, and it was kind of funny. I didn't meet her then. It was just what had happened was I was in drumline and marching band in high school, and we were on our way to a trip. I want to say it was in Stockton, and we always had our little bus assignments. Like, these people sat in this. You signed up for buses 1, 2, and 3. This is where you were gonna sit. I mean, you could choose the person that you sat next to, but in any event, I sat down, and a couple of my friends were already. One of them was with their girlfriend. The other one was just kind of floating off doing his own thing, and I just sat down by myself, and there were these people that I didn't really associate too much with. They were already kind of pairing up and sitting together, and there was one of my good friends. His name was Eric. Rest in peace, Eric. Man, I still think about you all the time. He sat right across from me. Another person sat right next to him, and my ex-girlfriend, came and walked in and saw that, and she was just like, "Hey, I thought I was gonna sit here next to Eric. I thought you were gonna sit there with this person." And they just, the one who had taken, my ex's seat or whatever, she was just like, "Well, just sit right here. I'm sure he doesn't mind." And she just kind of looked at me and like, "Do you mind?" And I was like, "No, it's not a big deal. It's just a bus trip, And I didn't have any notion of talking to her. I didn't think I was gonna. I just thought she was gonna be sitting next to me and just kind of looking towards her friends most of the time, and just kind of talking to them. And I was, I had my Walkman. I had, I don't think I had a Game Boy then. Yeah, I was just ready to kind of do my own thing and just kind of wait until we got off the bus. And incidentally enough, she was talking to me the whole time. And just random stuff. Hey, she had a magazine and she was asking me questions. I think it was like 17 or Cosmo or something. What's your favorite this? What do you like about that? And we got on the subject of candy, and I was just like, I love Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces are my absolute favorite. And she was like, "Oh, I love Reese's Pieces too." I was like, "Really? That's awesome." And we came up to one of the resting points in between our pickup site and the destination, and there was a gas station there, and this was my chance. I was like thinking like, "Oh, this is my chance to kind of like get on her good side, or just kind of help break the ice a little bit," because again, we had been talking the whole time, just me and her. So I went in the gas station. Sure enough, they had this 1 pound bag of Reese's Pieces, and I just had to get it. And sure enough, I did. And so I brought it on the bus, and I have a couple of drinks or whatever. I take those out, and then I take out the candy. And she's like, "Oh, you got Reese's Pieces?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You like them? Oh, well, yeah. If you want some, yeah, let's let's share it. Not a big deal." So I go to try to open it, and this package it's just sealed with some kind of welding equipment, like it's freaking childproof wrappers. I swear, it just I was struggling. I tore a little bit off, and then she's like, "Hey, do you need some help?" I got some. I was like, "No, trying to be the man. No, I got this." And so I keep on going, and sure enough, boom, the whole bag I just rip it completely apart. Reese's Pieces go flying everywhere. I have some in my lap. There's like barely a little handful or so left in the bottom of the bag, and I just have this defeated look on my face, like, you know what, here, you can have these. And of course she's wanting to laugh, but she knows that I'm just kind of like, it's yeah. So I give her the rest of the bag, and she's like, "No, it's okay. You can have those." And I was like, "No, I'll eat the ones that are in my lap. It's pretty much the same amount." So, so, so I ended up eating those Reese's Pieces. She had the ones in the bag, and we got to the site. I felt like a dumbass, and I was just like, let's just chalk it up to what it is. This is, wasn't going anywhere, and I didn't expect it to do anything really. So. It is what it was. And then I got to the site. We played our thing. We were with the football team at the time, and played our numbers. Came back, and she actually didn't even ask this time. She just sat right next to me, and we picked it up right then and there. Started going over more questions. Found out she was Capricorn. I found out her favorite color was baby blue, and just got to know each other. And then as we were going along, coming back home from the bus, from the football game that we were at, I started getting tired. She asked if she could lay on my shoulder, and of course I didn't mind. I was just like, yeah, I was kind of rolling with it. And on a school bus, it's hard to get comfortable. So as I'm adjusting, I'm trying everything I can, and nothing's really working until I put my arm like on the backrest, and she just kind of slips in there within my shoulder, and that was like an indescribable feeling for me. I just remember feeling like, man, this is too comfortable. Like it was one of those kind of meant to be kind of things. But anyway, that's how that went down. That's probably one of my favorite kind of courting experiences that I've ever had. It was a funny memory with the Reese's Pieces rolling all over the ground. I mean, you could still hear them at every turn. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, the game plays up. Didn't do too hot in this one, but it was just all for the sake of the memory. But hope you guys liked it. Please leave a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I will just talk to you guys later. Peace.
Would you like to know more?